Welcome back, guys. I promised you some more ghost products from Cerwin Vega, and I just finished up making a list. These are the non-speaker related ghosts. But I wanted to take and show you this picture because this picture shows a wide range of prototypes that was made that never, I want to say, never got into the market or finalized. Most likely this was made, some of them late 50s and into the 60s, and was made during the 60s when Cerwin Vega was mostly focused on pro audio and PA. Gene still made prototypes for hi-fi back in the 60s, and I want to say that these are probably some of them. I have been told that, you can go a little bit closer, I have been told that the white one standing on the floor beside the corner horn in the corner there is a precursor to the D series. So D series must have been on Gene's mind for a long time if this was in the 60s. So we see at least a few models here, and they're all prototypes according to what I've been told. There's one behind the seat here. That's the one I was talking about. And then you have the corner horn, and you have two more over here and two more over there. So no model names or nothing like that, so it's hard to say what they were. But this in the middle here looks like a Vega 500 with some modifications. So this is absolutely cool stuff. Let's move on to this little thing. It's a Vega M-830. It's a mid-range driver, probably based on either Jensen or Hepner, but it was labeled as a Cerwin Vega product and was called Vega M830. Pretty cool. You don't see them today. For some reason they never come up for sale like any other mid-range or tweeter or whatever you can see come up for sale. You never see these. And this also solved another mystery for me, because I have a picture of this housing without anything in it, just this, and I've been asking everyone I know, what is it? It almost looked like a center cap for a tractor trailer, but now I know it's the housing for a mid-range. So we move on from the mid-range to the high frequency tweeter horn called the Vega VHF-110, mostly used in the older 50s models. Maybe it was used up into the early 70s, I don't know, but I guess they were used in the 60s, and probably also based on a cooperation with either Jensen or Hepner. Cool little thing. We then go over to something really cool and something you don't see every day, and that is a tape recorder. It's just called Vega tape recorder, and that is just cool. You don't see that stuff around, and I mean, if you find it, that's a really rare collectible item. I mean, if you can find it, it will probably be a museum or a type of thing. It is just so rare. You don't come across these old Cerwin Vega electronics, yet alone their speakers are hard to find. But I mean, this, a tape recorder, I mean, that's pretty far out there, and I don't think you will be able to find that unless you are extremely lucky. We move on from that one to the Vega 160W, which is an amplifier. I have no specifications on it, but if it is in true Cerwin Vega fashion, I want to say that this amplifier puts out in stereo 80 watts per channel and in 2 channels. So that would be the normal description, the way Cerwin Vega do things with numbers and stuff like that. It reflects what the product is. So my wildest guess would be 80 watt per channel amplifier, a total of 160 watts. We then move on to the Vega 500W. And this is the model that was the first solid-state amplifier in the world. I have a better picture of it. The Vega 500W, here's a better picture of it. It's a 250 watt solid-state amplifier from 1955. And that is the world's first solid-state amplifier. You are looking at the daddy of all amplifiers the way we have today. Without this one, there wouldn't be any solid-state amplifiers, and forget digital amplifiers. This is the one who started and revolutionized the whole audio industry. So this one is pretty darn rare. Absolutely a ghost, and if you can find it, I mean, you better take good care of it, because it's going to be worth a lot of money. I mean, this is a ghost like everything else I have shown you lately. And again, this is the first place you see them. They've not been on the internet before, because if they had, we would have been finding pictures of stuff, because internet does not forget and internet does not delete. So whatever has been put up there in the past will always stay there. So now you have seen it. This is the first solid-state amplifier ever made by any audio company in the world. That is so cool. And that was it for now. If I come across any more, I'll make another video. Bye.